Hi there, I'm Mrs. Sibley and I teach kindergarten and I'm here to read Ada Twist and the Disappearing Dogs. So this is a chapter book, so I'm only going to read the first 2 chapters, and if you want to read more, then you can check it out from our library. This book is written by Andrea Beaty and David Roberts. Chapter 1. Ada Twist pressed her face against the glass display case. "Zowie," she said, admiring an enormous tooth resting on a red velvet cloth. The tooth was very old, very long, and very, very sharp. It was a dinosaur tooth, an Allosaurus tooth to be exact. Ada exhaled, and a cloud of fog spread over the glass. "That Allosaurus tooth is 150 million years old," said Aunt Bernice. "Can you imagine?" "Zowie," Ada repeated. "Did dinosaurs have dentists? How did the dinosaur get buried? How big was the shovel that dug it out? Did it have feathers? The dinosaur, I mean, not the shovel." Aunt Bernice laughed. "Ada," she said, "you always make me think." Ada loved helping her great Aunt Bernice at the Can You Dig It shop, though she spent more time fogging the cases than cleaning them. The shop had every kind of treasure that could be dug from the earth. There was always something amazing to discover. And here's a picture of Ada. "I almost forgot," said Aunt Bernice. "Your mom needs cat food from the pet shop next door. Let's get it and grab an ice cream while we're out." "You've got a sweet tooth and a dinosaur tooth," said Ada. Aunt Bernice laughed again and grabbed her keys. Ada flipped the "Be Right Back" sign on the door, then stepped outside onto the stoop. The sunshine was blinding after the dim light of the shop. Ada squeezed her eyes shut, took a step, and "Watch out!" Ada opened her eyes. Bam! It was too late. A girl in a blue dress slammed into her, sending them both tumbling into a heap on the sidewalk. And here it says, "Missing Pup." Chapter 2. Eek! A girl in a red polka dot headscarf ran toward them. It was Rosie Revere. She came to a screeching halt as Ada and Sophia Valdez sat up and brushed themselves off. "Phew," said Rosie, trying to catch her breath. "Are you okay?" Ada and Sophia nodded as Rosie helped them to their feet. "I wasn't looking where I was going," said Ada. "I'm sorry, Sophia." "I'm sorry too," said Sophia. "I was running too fast to stop." "Where are you going?" asked Ada. "We're looking for Pup," said Sophia. "He's gone." She blinked back a tear. "Oh no," said Ada. "Maybe he chased a squirrel to the park. You know how he loves squirrels." Sophia gave a hopeful smile, hugged Ada, and ran down the block with Rosie on her heels. They passed the pet palace, narrowly missing a clerk in a deep purple coat who was loading large bags into a wagon. They are. There's the clerk, and they're going to meet this person next. And there's Ada. "Hello, Bernice," called a thin woman in a black and white flowered coat. She was holding the handle of the wagon. "Beverly Elaine," said Aunt Bernice. "How are you?" Aunt Bernice introduced her to Ada. "Miss Beverly Elaine Good is one of the best choral teachers ever," she said. Ms. Good blushed. "You are too kind, Bernice," she said, "but I'm not teaching anymore. I retired." "Congratulations," said Aunt Bernice. "You must be busy with all kinds of fun." Before Ms. Good could answer, a blue-eyed Siberian husky sneaked up behind her and bit down on the corner of her purse. Ms. Good gently tugged the purse away and shook her head. "He's always trying to get the treats in my purse," she said. She looked sternly at the dog, who looked away innocently. "Oh, Nicky, you're a handful." And there's Nicky and the clerk. "He's beautiful," said the clerk, pulling a triangular pet treat from her pocket. She held the treat out to Nicky, who gobbled it down. "Say thank you, Nicky," said Ms. Good. Nicky made a grumbly sound. "Nicky," Ms. Good scolded, "give me a note." Ms. Good tilted her head upward and sang the most perfect note. La! Nicky tilted his head and howled, "Woof!" Ada laughed. "He's not the best singer in the bunch," said Ms. Good with a wink, "but he tries." She scratched Nicky's chin. The pet shop loads up my wagon so I don't have to go inside, she said. She leaned closer to Ada and whispered, I don't like the fish. The fish? Asked Ada. Ms. Good made a face. The fish tanks are so, fishy. The clerk loaded the last bag onto the wagon, handed Ms. Good a receipt, and sneaked another treat to Nicky. Lovely meeting you, Ada, said Ms. Good. Bernice, shall we grab a coffee tomorrow? I'd love that, said Aunt Bernice. Ms. Good headed down the sidewalk, singing as she went. Nicky trotted happily behind the wagon, singing right along. Woof, woof, woof! A moment later, they turned the corner and were gone. And there they go. And that's the end of chapter 2. So if you want to hear more from Ada Twist and the Disappearing Dogs, you can check this one out at our library. I hope you enjoyed our story.